What's up, Chad? कैसे हैं आप सब? Damn, welcome to episode 3, quarantine ka. So stupid because this is the most inconsistent podcast in the world. Bro, the reason why I'm uploading this or like recording this actually is क्योंकि मैं कल अपने YouTube channel के through जा रहा था because it's a memory bank at this point, right? It's been 2 years since I last uploaded, and the podcast was 3 years ago. And of course, जहाज़ जाएगा जब मैं बात कर रहा हूँ. Obviously, the last time मैं like podcast सुन रहा था अपना ना, because narcissism, and bro, holy shit, oh my god, just those two expressions वही मेरे मुंह से निकल लेते because like so much has changed, right? And all I wanted is कि मैं वापस एक चीज़ ऐसी record करूँ. So much has changed कि I thought कि I would do something like that again for my future self. Because I don't know, 1-2 साल बाद मैं क्या होऊंगा. Well, I know कि मैं IB में ही होऊंगा, university में ही होऊंगा, but anyhow, I was going through, well, one of the main differences is कि वो जो बंदा था मेरे podcast पे, but I don't really talk to him anymore. I have no idea where he is. I hope he's good, but just like stuff like that has changed so much, and I was going through some of the videos as well, and the first reaction was, holy shit, I was fat, right? So that's like a natural progression एक बंदे की ज़िंदगी में, right? But I believe उस वक्त मैंने शुरू के 5-10 मिनट देखे थे बिकॉज उसके बाद मुझे पूरी कहानी पता चल गई थी कि मैं नहीं किया था पॉडकास्ट. बट आई थिंक वी वर टॉकिंग अबाउट उस वक्त हम लोग स्कूल में थे. आई वॉज 16 एट द टाइम, एंड हम उसकी बात कर रहे थे हेड बॉय बनने की, बिकॉज आई बिलीव मैं हेड बॉय बना था और जो मेरा दोस्त था वो डायरेक्टर समथिंग था, सिटीजनशिप. तो ब्रो ऐसी चीज़ें कितनी लाइक उस वक्त इम्पोर्टेंट लगती थी कि यार मैं हेड बॉय बन जाऊँ यार, होली वो मुझे हेड बॉय बनना है मेरा ख्वाब. बिकॉज इट जेन्युइनली यूज्ड टू बी माई ड्रीम. सिंस लाइक एट grade 3 I wanted to be the head boy अपने स्कूल का, because I was a nerd, so that comes naturally, but also it's just that red gown, I just really liked it. So I worked for 7 years to get that red gown, and in hindsight, bro, it's just a gown. Like, sure, I don't like it was amazing, I'm sure it was amazing, and I felt really happy and accomplished as well, but it's just a freaking gown, bro. So it just puts things into perspective, and like I sort of learned from it as well, because so much of life that like seemed so significant 3 साल पहले, it's just not significant anymore, So like head boy, sure, it works well on the let's say कि क्या कहते हैं जो एडमिशन का फॉर्म होता है to a university or a college, but उसके आगे it genuinely doesn't even matter. So I think then we were talking about I was talking about why it took me 3 years to like finally do something like this, and the reason for that is CIEs. I swear, even though हम 1947 से आज़ाद हैं, हम कभी भी आज़ाद नहीं हुए just because of CIEs. क्योंकि मई जून में पेपर देते थे आप, एंड देन जून जुलाई में बीइंग द नर्ड आई एम, आई वुड वरी अबाउट अगस्त में जो रिजल्ट आने वाला है, एंड दैट्स हाउ माई समर्स वेंट. तो यू वुड प्रोबेबली हैव ज़ीरो टाइम टू इवन थिंक अबाउट स्टफ क्रिएटिवली. तो फाइनली आई एम इन यूनी अब, फ्रेशमैन साल भी हो गया, एंड I have 2 to 3 months to myself जहाँ पे I can just do whatever I want, and I know this is the only summer as well, because उसके बाद फिर internships होना शुरू हो जाएंगी, and then sort of you get old. So I just want to utilize जितना मेरे पास अभी वक्त है as much as I can. Yeah, let's talk about stuff now. I mean, मेरे पास अब 3 महीने हैं, तो I'm obviously going to be filming a lot. I'm going to be shooting a lot. उस वक्त I think I talked about Mirage, which was a short film that I made for Lumps का competition था. It was Carbon के नाम से था, and it was like a national competition, and it just seemed like the biggest deal to me. तो I made a short film for that. I believe it's on the YouTube channel abhi, if I have not privated it. But yeah, it won the national award. I look back on it, and obviously it's not my best work, obviously, but that's progress, you know. अगर मैं अभी बैठ के ये कहता कि यार मिराज man, that's the best work ever, like उससे बेहतर और कोई चीज़ बनी नहीं है, तो that genuinely meant कि 3 सालों में I have not grown up, I have not improved with my creativity, with my craft. After that, I made Obsessed, which a lot of people know me by, well, the people that give a shit. And I made that in my college, so that was pretty cool as well. It was like such a fun experience because मैंने सब खुद किया था, and it's like so therapeutic, even though the final outcome is psychotic, but the process of making stuff like that is so fun. And now that I'm doing it again, I've missed it for so long कि मुझे like मज़ा आ रहा है करते हुए. So that's good. I hope नज़र ना लगे. I mean, but अब this summer I'm planning on, you know, doing a couple of short films. एक तो is in the works. I'm having meetings because, you know, मैं बड़ा हो गया हूँ, and now we have meetings. अब हम hangouts नहीं बढ़ाते, अब उन्हें meetings कहते हैं. But yeah, we are having meetings. Damn, also I feel like the last time, like जो पिछला podcast था, it was like 3 years ago, might I add. I think I said something about like my followers, and I was so grateful to have, I have no idea, like I think I had like 1,000, I think, or like 700, which is insane, by the way, because it goes to show that like I was always grateful, and that's good, because it just showed how much I genuinely love being creative and making stuff like this and just expressing myself. Because if at that time I would have been like 700 followers and मैं क्यों करूँ ये सब, so probably आज I wouldn't have seen everything that I've seen, you know. Damn, so much has happened since then यार. Let me think about it. College पूरा था, college ख़त्म हो गया है. I did pretty well in college as well, alhamdulillah. You know, all A stars, of course. And yeah, I won a lot of I did a lot of stuff creatively college में भी. Damn, college, I don't know how I feel about college actually, because obviously I had fun and it was amazing, and I got my like first growth from college, क्योंकि उसमें मेरे बहुत सारे जो दोस्त थे, they were extrovert as hell and very social. So they would like repost all my things, and you know, quickly a lot of things went, and there was a huge growth sprout, मेरे followers में and everything. But man, college also gave me some of the worst memories of my life, I swear to God, क्योंकि like I lost weight because of college. And I'm not going to talk about it because that's like very personal, but a lot of friendships that I also gained and then lost within the span of 2 years was a lot. And I feel like that's when I realized that, you know, I need to prioritize myself. Actually, let's talk about that. Let's talk about my weight loss, because a lot of people ask me that Instagram pe. They're like, Daniyal, how did you do it? Tum kya diet rakhte ho? Kya scene hai? You know, just very you guys are very curious about, because I feel like obesity is increasing day by day, and it's like how do I go about it? As long as you're happy, it's okay. That's what I say. As long as you're happy with what you look like, as long as you're happy with tum kaise ho, tum kya ho, bro, it's fine, you know. Even if you're like 500 kilos, but if you look in the mirror and you're like, bro, I'm happy and this is how I want to live my life, then no one can really change your opinion, and that's fine. But if at any point throughout the day you look in the mirror, you're like, holy shit, ye kya ho gaya mujhe, you know, maybe it's time to like change a couple of stuff. So one of the biggest motivations to start losing weight is, well, it's when you realize that एंड ये थोड़ा डीप होगा, और मैं से 19 साल का हूँ, आई हैवंट इवन सीन लाइफ, तो आई गेट इट if you click off by now. It's been 11 minutes, so yeah, most of you are gone. But I feel like every person in their life at least once should go through something so tragic that they genuinely start to believe that there's no one in this life that is going to help yourself other than you. And a lot of times we do not realize that because we are surrounded by so many nice people. हमारी फैमिली हो गई, हमारे फ्रेंड्स हो गए, जो भी है, पार्टनर्स वगैरह. So you're always in this safe space, where you are constantly validated, and that makes you comfortable, and that's not a bad thing, because I feel like at the end of the day that's what you really want. But it's when you're alone, right? जैसे मैं इस कमरे में हूँ, and if I'm not recording or doing this and I'm just sitting here, the thoughts that come in your mind, I feel like that's the true reflection of who you really are. And that's when you realize that, okay, you are alone, right? There is no one that's going to come and save you. There's no one that's going to help you. What if Allah na kare, everyone in your life just disappears? Who are you? तुमने अपने आप को क्या बनाया है? And it's thoughts like that usually come after a very tragic experience might I add. And I hope no one goes through something like that, but if you do, well, there are two options then, right? You either work on yourself or you give up. And I feel like 50% of the people give up, 50% of the people start working on themselves. And so I started working on myself, man, because I realized that लोग आते जाते रहते हैं, and that's no shade to anyone, because it's like I feel like that's life. लोग आते जाते रहते हैं, so as long as you have happy memories of them, that's all that matters. But अगर लोग आते जाते रहते हैं, that means nothing's constant, right? And the only thing that is constant is you, because you're always going to be you, unfortunately or fortunately. And I would much rather love me than not love me. But how can I love me? I can love myself by working on myself, prioritizing myself. And a lot of people have different mediums or routines for them to love themselves. For me, that was like working on myself and like coming to terms with who I am in the most superficial way, which is physical. Because for the longest time I was obese. मैं 100 किलो का था, and that was like manifesting into genuine physical problems. So the doctor had told me that like it would be really hard for me to run because my knees, they were gonna give up because of how fat I was, which makes sense, so I don't know, that was just a huge shock to me. Holy shit, I want when my kids are growing up that I'm fine and I'm healthy and they can hopefully look up to someone that's happy. And so I started working on myself, man. I started to lose weight. मैं walk पे जाना शुरू करा because I couldn't jog. Obviously मेरे knees का मसला था. And I started walking. Diet पे control करना शुरू करा. I used to eat whatever it is जो घर पे बनता है, but I would like eat less of it, and I would walk every day. It's baby steps. Walk करा. I feel like I lost most of my weight in 8 months. I went from 100 down to 80, 75. So that was a significant jump. And उसके बाद से I've just been weight training, muscle training, trying up the gym wala scene. So that's like trying to grow my muscles, because I feel like I'm happy with where I weigh currently, but it's like 69 kilos, which is very funny. So I just want to grow muscle on it. So now I just go to the gym, I eat whatever I want, do whatever I want, and that's about it, to be honest. I feel like I hope that whenever you do learn something like this, jahan pe you're like, oh, I am alone, I hope that it's social learning, in the sense that you never go through something which makes you realize that. I always hope that You look at someone else and you're like, oh my god, I never want to be that guy. You know what, I'm going to work on myself. Because in that way you don't go through the tragic situation or tragedy could say, like, it's not like a first hand experience. So that sort of saves you a lot of mental health issues. But not all of us are lucky enough to do that, which is fine. Shit happens, it's okay, सब सही होता है. I have no idea अगर मैं ये upload भी करूँगा. Maybe I'll just watch it, I don't know, 2 साल बाद में, I guess. Let's see. Whew.